जयकार हो।
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय 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 जयकार हो।
हो दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
दादा भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो। जय
दादा
सच्चिदानंद।
भगवान ना असीम जय जयकार हो।
जय सच्चिदानंद। जय
जय
सच्चिदानंद
सच्चिदानंद।
ललिता।
Jai Sachidanand. Pujaji, can you do it with the
जय सच्चिदानंद।
Jai
नमो
Sachidanand.
विद्रागाय
नमो
नमो हरिहंत।
विद्रागाय।
नमो वरिहंताणं
नमो
नमो
हरिहंताण।
हरिहंताणं।
नमो सिद्धाणं
नमो
नमो
सिद्धांत।
हरिहंताणं।
नमो आयर्याणं
नमो
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 आर्याण।
आयर्याणम्।
हरिहंताणं।
नमो वज्रयाणं
नमो
नमो
वज्रायाण।
वज्रायाणम्।
नमो लोये सवसाहुणं
नमो
नमो
लोय सव साहुणम्।
साहुण।
ऐसो पंचन मुक्कारो
ऐसो
ऐसो पंचन मुक्कारो
मुखारो।
सर्वभावपनासनो
सब
सब
पाप
पापनाशनो
सर्वपापनाशनो
नाशनो।
ज्ञानं च सव्येसेन
मंगलानं च सर्वेषाम्।
सर्वेषां
परमं हवै मङ्गलम्
परमं
परमं हवै
हवै
मङ्गलम्।
भवै मंगलम।
ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय
ॐ
ॐ
ओम
नमो
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 भगवते
भगवते
वासुदेवाय।
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 ॐ नमः शिवाय
ॐ
ॐ
ओम
नमः
नमः
शिवाय।
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 जय सच्चिदानंद।
जय
जय
सच्चिदानंद।
Jai
सच्चिदानंद।
Jai Sachidanand. Mahatma, welcome. Okay, our homework to look at our separation and then amicably resolve our situation, circumstances. Anybody share any experience? No? Okay. Aruna, do you want to share your experience of yes, yes, yes?
Yes,
For the whole
I
week,
had
if you can summarize for the whole week.
for the whole week. I would say about 90% I was able to say yes, yes, yes. A few times I had to say no, no, no. Then I realized that I made a mistake and I did pratikraman for it. The same way today, my sister-in-law called after a long time, and while talking with her, suddenly we started arguing and fighting, with accusing each other. Then I realized that what I'm doing is wrong. So right away I was shoot on sight, like I did pratikraman for it, and I asked apology to her. And also in front of the mirror, I went and I said, Aruna, you have to straighten yourself out and not say something which is not right. So that was my purusharth for the whole week.
Very good. Pulinanandji?
What is this? Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, that's our Purusharth
No,
that we are doing.
Faltu, I always say yes, yes, yes. Everything, whatever he says, I say yes.
Pulinanandji, that's one of our evening before the Vidhi. We have one of the Purusharth that we do. See how every day you say yes, yes, yes to circumstances or the people you meet. So we always try to analyze it, and everybody gives their report before the Vidhi, everybody joins about 15 minutes early. So we talked about this.
Okay, okay. Basically accepting situations and
Yeah,
people.
right.
Okay, fine. That's nice. That's nice. So that is indirectly accepting Vyavasthit. Javyu
Yeah.
has come to me is part of Vyavasthit.
Yeah.
So you don't see the opposite person as the doer, part of discharge karma playing out for
Right.
you. That's the essence of saying yes. Right?
Right.
Yeah, yeah. So that's good. Fine. It's a simplified way of saying Vyavasthit.
Vyavasthik, and then separation and all combinations it comes out, you know.
Right.
And okay, fine. Good, good.
I believe Pulinanandji, even the Lagam Chodido will also come into play.
Nagam Chodido also comes in.
Right.
Yeah, actually, Lagam Chodido was Dada's way of, experiencing Vyavasthit. Vyavasthit, what's happening in Vyavasthit, just try to see, just try to understand. Why are you holding on to your viewpoint, or why are you holding on to where you should feel
Right.
things?
Exactly.
This Purusha, I think, was suggested by Dada. The essence was to understand Vyavasthit at play.
Right.
Nice. Okay.
Deepakanandji, you want to add something?
Yeah, the way, Dada has also said that if you say yes, you go to moksha, no, then you will wander in the four life forms. So there are so many different ways Dada has given, and he has indicated how you accept circumstances. And moreover, I believe it increases our vigilance over our own self. Where are we going wrong, or where are we not accepting situations or people as whole?
Right.
So that really helps us pinpoint our mistake and keep correcting ourselves. So we become more amicable, more one with others, and we square up our scores. An amicable settlement also works along with that. So it's a great thing. Hey, Satchidanand.
Yes,
Yeah, also, Pulinanandji, Deepakanandji, this is in Rinaman can chime in that, we do these three patikams. We also review the daily calendar. So, this keeps us a little bit jagruti during the day. So, it is helping out. There's only a few Mahatmas, 4 or 5 of us, but, it is helping out. Arun, what do you think?
Yeah, that's really helping us a lot. For me, at least, I have a very good experience with that. That I was able to do a lot of purusharth and look into all my mistakes and everything else. That is helping me a lot.
Okay. Shailaben?
Jai Sachidanand Pulinanandji, Jai Sachidanand Deepakanandji, Jai Sachidanand Mahatmas. My experience in the last 3 weeks, because I had gone to India for 3 weeks, and so I was able to apply Dada's Gyan during the time, because I was put in a lot of sticky situations where I had to attend a lot of functions in India, and meeting a lot of relatives and a lot of family politics and a lot of conflicts, like Arunaji said. So such things, I was in the middle of all that, but still, because of all this, I've been attending satsang, and because of all this Gyan that I've been listening to, it helped me to view everything just as a bystander, just watch it. And also it was almost like watching the parmanus at, like vibrating, like not be in that, just watch it like not as living beings, but just parmanus, that real vibration of the parmanus. And that's where the conflict is, started and everything. So I think I was able to, not all the time, but most of the time I was able to at least keep myself away and watch file number 1 being in the situation. I think so. That's how I try to practice Dada's Gyan in these 3 weeks. So I think this really helped me a lot. So thank you, everyone.
Deepakanandji?
Yeah, actually, that's true because of our continuous interaction and such exchanges and getting clarification of the living science. It definitely helps us in such trying situations when we get exposed to such situations that these principles, this understanding do help us a lot, and we don't stick on to ourselves. And we also know that this is the opportunity you have got, because if you are, I mean, the things come out when you are one-to-one with people.
Exactly.
And when you have that opportunity, it's a great thing for you to settle your scores and also do pratikraman. Because when someone you're interacting face to face, eye to eye, and there, when you do pratikraman and you correct yourself, the effect is excellent. I mean, it's enormous. You really have a great chance to fix your relation, square up your relation, and free yourself from the obligation of the person. Wonderful. And by the way, where were you there in India?
I was mainly in Bangalore and also Chennai.
I see. Fine. Sometimes
I saw.
I'm in Madurai.
I know you're
I'm in
in
Madurai now, and I'm out from 2nd June.
I think
I
you're
was
in
in
Mumbai now.
Bangalore. I was in Chennai.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I was in Chennai around 8th, I think 7th, 8th, yeah, 8th, 9th, 10th.
I was there in Chennai at that time.
Oh, let's see. But
Anyway,
I listened
that's
to your
fine.
satsang in Madurai. I think today only I was listening to your satsang.
Yeah.
Madurai satsang.
Yes, right. I believe
Pulinanandji?
I would be very keen meeting our Mahatmas.
Yes,
Never
definitely.
mind, next time.
Very much.
Jai Sachidanand.
Yes, thank you. Jai Sachidanand.
Pulinanandji?
No, but that's right. It is only when we come across situations that the testing of our Gyan takes place. How much of what we have heard has got imbibed in us. So, and your experience shows that reasonably a large part of the whatever you have heard, you could apply at when the situation arose.
Yes, I tried. Yes.
So that's nice. Now, what happens is when this takes place, when we are able to apply the Gyan at the critical moments, that Gyan, you can say, freezes, or that Gyan, it gets imbibed into us very strongly. And the result will be that in future, whenever you will come across such situations, you will be able to, this Gyan will automatically pop up. You won't have to apply, but that Jagrati or awareness will come over there at automatically, and the appropriate solution, the other's Gyan solution, Agna solution will come over there. You will be able to say this is Vyavasthit, you will be able to say this is file. So that will come automatically. And once that happens the second time, then the Gyan gets further reinforced. And the third time, it will still come out very easily. The Gyan or the presence of Jagrati, and then that aha feeling that we get, we are not entangled into Ragvesh. So we are very comfortable, we feel very, very nice. Oh, and you have a lot of gratitude for what you have gratitude for Dada's Gyan. Oh, what great Gyan, So that will further enhance your happiness, inner happiness, and it will push you towards more Vitarartha. And the result of all that is, you will automatically be able to take adverse comments in your stride. You will automatically be able to take adverse situations or injustices in behavior of others towards you. You will be able to accept it very easily because it's Vyavasthit or whatever. So what we say, the top or taking in unjustified according to us, injustice meted to us, something incorrect, something wrong. All those we will take in our stride very easily because we have the right understanding. And that automatically, of course, leads to separation, that this is happening to file one and not to me. So this is precisely the way all of us will advance spiritually.
Slowly.
Listening to Gyan, applying to Gyan, enhancing the awareness, which will again add to applying of Gyan, enhanced awareness, enhanced Jagrati will automatically lead to our application of the Gyan the next time. And then it's a cumulative process of progress. So that's very nice. Continue. Jai Sachin.
Jai Sachin.
Jai Sachidanand. Okay, Kashyap bhai.
Yes, Jai Sachidanand. Everyone, Jai Sachidanand.
Jai
Rajni ji, Jai
Sachidanand.
Pulinanandji, Deepakanandji, Jai Sachidanand. Yeah, I want to share something, and it's actually relevant to this one. But about the Charan Vidhi, I want to ask, can I share?
Okay.
Yeah. One. Came in WhatsApp also, Dadawani 2022 06, page number 46. Okay, so here it says, Dadaji is saying, Chandubai, who is reciting the Charan Vidhi devotedly, he wants to become that form. And when everyone goes off to sleep at night, they fall asleep while doing the Charan Vidhi. So once they nod off to sleep, the Charan Vidhi remains to be done from that point onwards. Once they wake up, they remember and resume doing it from that point. Please explain this. If you want, I can show the Gujarati one also.
No, let me see what is before that.
Yeah. Marvel of Charan.
The properties of the self that are in the Charan Vidhi, O Lord, who is free from all attachments and passions, your eternal existence in pure knowledge and vision leads us to bliss. And if that automatically keeps playing inside my head all day long, then what is that? Is that considered a good thing? Yeah, it is a very good, it is very good. This is because it is Chandubai who is reciting Charan Vidhi devoutly and he wants to be that form. And when everyone goes to sleep, they fall asleep at Charan, so they are not sleeping. Once they wake up, they remember. So what do you want to know in this?
So here they are doing Charan Vidhi at night before going to sleep, or what is?
This may be one of case when something is going on continuously. Some sentences of Charan Vidhi which are anyway playing in the background during the day. That's what the previous paragraph says. And then it is going as a background score at the back of the mind, even while doing activities during the day. So maybe while going to sleep, that is still taking place. And the other says that if when someone is doing that, then automatically when they wake up in the middle of the night or before the dawn, then they remember, oh yeah, this was going on and this will happen.
It says no, Charan Vidhi remains to be done from that point onwards.
So this is
they are doing it.
No, it is not. Somebody must be doing it.
Yeah, they are doing it at night and by sleeping, and what is remaining they are doing in the morning. That is what I understood.
Yeah, but don't make it as a rule. रात को करने का ऐसा नहीं. This is to be done during the day in full awareness. This is an additional to whatever they must be doing, and it is just me dozing off. So then it says, okay, I remember. This happens not only for Charan Vidhi, it happens for even I am pure soul, I am pure soul. That recitation that we do when we go to sleep at night. Then in the middle of the night, that thing again pops up when we wake up. So the
in
point
addition to the day one, night one can, and people do like that. This is I understand.
Actually, if you ask me, Dada Bhagwan has said that this Nischay Vyavhar Charan Vidhi should be done unbroken and not, at a time when you will fall asleep in between. The others, even if you fall asleep, it can be pardoned sort of thing. So we'll have to see the entire reference, Now I've just seen a para before that. maybe 1 or 2 pages before that we need to be studied.
The
What is the reference? Maybe it will
whole
take
you can,
Ah,
the reference is there. I given you.
Nadavani, June 22, na? Okay, let me see that. I will have to review it little peacefully. Because there is also
Yeah.
background to this sentence. Na? If you pull it out of context, then it can have wrong meaning.
The means whatever this given, if it is given.
No, it's fine, fine. I will have to just read.
Gujarati one also is there. Gujarati one also is there. Same Dadavani. You can see
So yeah,
Gujarati.
I will try to read the Gujarati one and
If you
maybe.
want, I can show the Gujarati one. If you want, otherwise you can.
Show.
Should
Let
I
us.
show?
But we see. I've understood what Dada is saying, but 1 page or so approximately before that, what is the whole starting point of the whole discussion? Because the whole Dadavani is on Charan Vidhi, then we have to see how the discussion started, what it is, and where it's leading to this statement of Dada Bhagwan.
Actually, poster came on WhatsApp, so I was searching the reference. Whenever poster comes in the WhatsApp, I search for the full reference, like you say. So, because in poster only one sentence is given. Forget the one paragraph, one sentence is given. So I searched that. I got this. It is from this, taken from this. Then I read this paragraph. I read a section. Whenever I see the poster, I try to find the reference. And I read at least one section. I read, so that I understand what is I understand, because from one sentence I cannot understand. I don't have that capacity. This is my experience. I would like to say, I read the whole section of the post.
No, that is very good. No, that is very good of you. In fact, it's a very nice purshat on your part, where based on the sutra, you're trying to get the reference, the main reference. So that is very, very good. But I feel.
Further,
let us.
if you please read this also, please. If you
let
read
me
this
read.
book,
If you read this book, the Charan Vidhi that has been given to you here, then you will get all the solutions to your questions. If you read the 9 columns, and all this daily, the 3 mantra namaskar, the prayer to Lord and all that, then all the karma and clashes will dissolve, and the family will not face any difficulties. If you read the 9 columns, then all the demerit karma will get destroyed. This happens by simply nurturing the intention or bhavana. These 9 columns are a novel discovery. There is whatever. Okay, so then it's all about this thing. No, the
so here it says. So here again it is something different. What Rajas is saying, he's saying prayer to Lord Simanda Swami, which you said it's not correct for Mahatma, but here Rajaji is saying for that. So, means I don't know. So I see that at different circumstances, sometimes it can change. I actually, from my personal point of view, that the prayer to Lord Simanda Swami, I find it has some very good sentences. So maybe it is not very suitable for Mahatmas. I agree with you, but I change little bit bhav of that. And I find when some very good sentences, like for example, it says that those who have at higher state, they should be worshipped. We appreciate their values, and we don't do aradhana of them, and and those who are not others, we don't do a viradhana. This I find very good sentence in that prayer, which is not given anywhere else. That we should not do viradhana of anyone in the world, and we should do aradhana of the spiritual beings, which is clearly mentioned in that. So that helped me a lot.
That's true.
Yes.
The prayer is good, definitely good, and that point also is very, very valid. Very valid. So,
yes. That is why I am doing that prayer every day. And one more thing here. One more thing is that at first they are merely read, but as this continues to be done, once it's memorized, then one keeps nurturing the intention. That is all this intention needs to be nurtured. In Gujarati say jare mode yaad rahe એટલે ભાવના કર્યા કરે બસ આ ભાવના જ કર્યા કરવાની. This is what you want to say.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. The entire crux of the now column is like that only, that you must do this intention, this bhavana. And that is today's opinion. So we are reinforcing today's opinion, which will nullify or cancel what we have brought by way of discharge. So it will alert us. It will alert us when the discharge is contrary to the now column. When the discharge is contrary to now column, when we happen to hurt someone's ego, this intention will pop up, and this Jagrati or awareness will come over there, and it will put a break on this discharge. And gradually
So
all the
means
discharge will get exhausted.
from this I understood that from while reading, it helps us to express our bhav, intent and inner intention. That is the outer act helps us to bring the inner intention. This is it says nurturing the intention. This I understood. Is it correct?
That is true. Yeah, that is true. Basically, Dada says you must do some intention or some bhav. Now, what is that bhav? What Dada was doing? That is put in words in the now column. Now, when that has to be given to somebody else, so he will start with the words. He'll start with the now column. He'll start with the reading, and then he'll go to the essence of the words or essence of the sentence. That the essence is to nurture the intention, to form an opinion of what is written in the now column. That I don't want to hurt someone, I don't want to hurt someone's viewpoint. So it is essentially, I tell you that if you want to go to Delhi, go here, take the right and left and all that. So first you will just have that thing in piece of paper. Then you will gradually go and then you will understand the road. Yes, this is how it is to be done. So the no column is a means of transferring what should be the intention, what should be the awareness to fight against the playing out of the discharge prakriti.
Means of expressing nurturing the intention means our bhav it brings out our bhav.
Basically, how do you approach the discharge prakriti? This is how Dada Bhagwan approached his discharge prakriti. This is how he tackled his discharge kashai. So he said, now this is the way I have done it. This is the way you also do it. So first the word comes and then the essence comes and then you do it. Like even if someone has to cook a recipe, what do they do? They'll read the recipe and then you get
from words to bhav. It goes from words to bhav.
Yes, it goes from words to bhav essentially. That's why same cooking. He first read the words and then he gets the essence and then he does it just without any words or book. Same way.
Thank you for that. You please see the reference and please elaborate more.
Okay. Deepakanandji?
Yeah.
Sorry. Should I continue sharing? I forgot.
Kashyap, wait. Deepakanandji will comment on that before you go to the next topic.
Yeah. So should I'm continuing sharing this.
Okay. What is the page number in the Gujarati? This thing.
In the Gujarati, I will show you. It came in that one Charan Vidhi na Jaivi.
And what is the poster? If you can bring it, it will be better.
I will show you the Gujarati one. Charan Vidhi na Gujarati, same 2022, page number 23 in the Gujarati. Charan Vidhi ni Jaivi. This one.
Hold on.
Page 23, 24.
Okay, fine. Now. 1 minute. Okay. Here, Dr. Kashyapji, here what he said, that there are certain Mahatmas that they go to sleep, happen to go to sleep while doing Charan Vidhi at night. And the beauty or the marvel of this Charan Vidhi is such, if you happen to wake up in the middle of the night, then wherever you have stopped and went to sleep, you naturally become aware and you come to know and you start doing the Charan Vidhi where you stopped when you went to sleep. You understand that?
Yeah.
And this experience is everyone's experience. Even I have experienced that. Not just before going to sleep, I do Charan Vidhi, but even while doing Charan Vidhi, if I just fall asleep, then when I wake up, I come to know that where I had stopped and I continue doing my Charan Vidhi and finish the Charan Vidhi.
Yeah.
Do you understand that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dr. Kashyapji?
Yeah. So as Pulinanandji said, extra if someone wants to do at night, he can do, right?
No.
Charan.
Just see. તે રૂપ થવા ફરે અને રાતે તો બધા સૂઈ જ જાય છે. તે ચરણ વિધિ કરતા કરતા સૂઈ જાય છે. Do you understand? Now here, this is the point. So there are Mahatmas who wants to go to sleep, but they want to do the Charan Vidhi also.
Acha.
Do you understand? And the beauty of this is, and suppose if he falls, he goes to sleep while doing Charan Vidhi, and wherever he has stopped, and when he wakes up in the morning, or anytime he wakes up, he knows where he had stopped, and he continues doing that further to finish the Charan Vidhi. Does that clarify?
Yeah, but if someone wants to do at night, he can do, no? If
it has nothing to do doing night or morning. What it says, if you are doing Charan Vidhi, and while doing Charan Vidhi, if you fall asleep, and then when you get up, you know where you had stopped, and you will continue doing that Charan Vidhi further to finish the Charan Vidhi.
Yeah,
right?
got it. And next paragraphs.
Okay, but what?
It says that Charan Vidhi ચોપડી વાંચવો તો બધા નિરાકરણ થઈ જશે નવકલોમો એ બધું રોજ વાંચો શ્રીમંત નમસ્કાર શ્રીમંત સ્વામીને પ્રાર્થના બધું કરશો બધો કર્મો ઝઘડો ઉડી જશે અને કુટુંબ મુશ્કેલી નહીં પડે. So this is saying નવકલમો વાંચો તો પાપો ભસ્મીભૂત થઈ જશે.
Correct. So it's like, do you know, huh?
પાપો ભસ્મીભૂત થઈ જશે.
What it means, you get away with that karma.
Yeah.
You are freed from that karma.
Yeah.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Papo means all the bad doings due to which you have to pass through suffering. That's what get eradicated by Charan Vidhi. Because you are not just reciting Charan Vidhi, you have acquired that state, your pure soul state, and now that you are reciting, it's not recitation. It is called Chintwan. And when you do Chintwan, it's not just, you are not speaking, you are contemplating. And this contemplation takes you into the trance of pure soul state. And
yeah, it says ચંદુ ચરણ વિધિ ભજના કરે છે તે રૂપ થવા ફરે છે.
We have to understand the hidden meaning behind it. I am Chandubai, not Chandubai. Body cannot become pure soul. That we know very well, correct?
Right.
But that ego which was saying, I am Chandubai, so when he do this Charan Vidhi, then that state, pure soul state, what he has acquired, he will start experiencing that, and he will get away with the effects of what happens with Chandubai. Correct?
Right. Okay. Thank you. I got
Okay, Jai Sachidanand. Lalita Ben?
Jai Sachidanand, Pulinanandji and Deepakanandji and Mahatmas. I just want to acknowledge what a great service you Aptaputras are doing, because it's a culmination of things point in my life where I'm retired now, and also the Satsang exposure has just been wonderful, and your clarification on so many points. At no point in my life has this upyog and jagriti been what it is today. I just want to thank you immensely for your help in bringing Gyan forward and opening things up, and I'm grateful to Vyavasthit for that, and Zoom and technology. That's what just wanted to acknowledge.
You're
that.
missing
Thank
one
you.
point. Doctor, you're missing one point.
Enlighten me.
Heads off to Dada Bhagwan.
Yes.
Who-
He's made this
who- what
possible.
he-
I know
what-
that.
No, but what he had said, we have dumped these Akram Vignan into Aptaputra. And now it is coming out. So it is not our property. It is what Dada has done, it is happening.
Yes.
And we all are getting benefited out of it.
Yes.
No one can claim that. But yes, we can always have our highest appreciation and devotion, and whatever way you want, we can say, hats off to Dada Bhagwan.
It is, but you are his instruments, and we have to be grateful to the nimitz too.
So, no, that's true. What I'm trying to say, Dada has programmed us.
Yes, correct.
Dada programmed us. So now we are working based on that program. I believe Pulinanandji will also agree with that.
At no point in my life has it been like this.
It's a surprise. It's the greatest, what do you say, miracle, I will say. And I believe that's why he had said that half of the real welfare of the world will be done by us, and rest will be done by my hair. All these Mahatmas.
It's showing. Definitely it is showing.
It's showing.
Thank you.
Nobody can take pride of that. Nobody can take pride of that. They should not dare to take that pride also. But the outcome of that is wondrous. It is helping us all to understand and live Dada as
Absolutely.
Dada. Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
You know what? You must say thankful. Of course, first thanks to Dada Bhagwan, because he is the origin and source of all these welfare activities. So, and of course, your gratitude for the nimitz, that is perfect. And the thing is, just as we are saying, it is nothing in ours, it is Dada's grace or his information. And when the same thing was happening with Dada Bhagwan, you are so great, you are enlightened. Now we are one generation down. But imagine one-on-one with Dada Bhagwan, how much gratitude and aha feeling people must be having with Dada and his Gyan. So when they express, Dada, you are so great, this is so great, Dada say, nothing mine, this is Vitrag's Vignan. This is the science liberated. It's not me. And even for his speech, he would not take ownership. He would say, oh, this is just a tape record. And more than that, Dada, you have blessed my this thing. No, nothing me. It is your punya that is taking part to place. It is your punya that you have come across to me. So this is how he would put facts in perspective and abstain from ownership or garvaras of the doership, that I have been instrumental in the welfare of the opposite person or Mahatma. So, and that has always been the philosophy, and that is, by the way, the truth. This is the absolute truth, whether it is Tirthankar, whether it is Jnani Purush, whether it is Aptaputra or any Mahatma. This is the essence of the Vitrags, that they had that in strong desire for the welfare of the people. Then in some people, some nimitz, it manifested, the Gnan manifested. For example, Dada Bhagwan, the Gnan manifested, it opened up. And then it is the light is just being thrown. And then he wants it to be carried forward. So he has nominated a few that, okay, you be the instrument to carry it second generation, third generation, So this has always been traditional. Any enlightened spiritual master, let me tell you, any enlightened spiritual master, any Gnani will never take credit that I am the doer, because it's absolutely incorrect in principle. He's only a nemitic doer, instrumental, but it's the science of the Vitrags. Because even they know this is circumstantial evidence is playing up. You wanted to be liberated. We want to share the other's Gnan, and nature has just put the two together, where everybody doesn't get it, only few get it. So anyway, you are right. Like Dada Bhagwan said, you must ask me which vegetable to be brought, and I will say whatever you desire. So you must have gratitude for the nimit in front of you. Sajivan Murti jisko kehte hain. And behind the scenes, we know that it is Dada Bhagwan, the Vitrak science playing its part, and his grace, at most his grace playing its part. So you're also right, and we are also right. I'm just putting things in perspective. Both are
Yes,
right.
no, I understand, but for all my exposure to Dada for last 40 plus years, it's only now things are opening up. And, he told me himself in his presence, he said, Nyan-wise, you're 4 years old. So obviously I had to grow up in the meantime. But, at that time, language was a barrier, vocabulary was a barrier, and it was hard to understand this entire Vitrag Vignan. So, but thanks to his grace and your nimit, things are opening up, and I'm grateful for that. So, Jai
That one,
Satchidanand.
yes,
Jai
that one.
Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Subir bhai?
Jai Satchidanand Pulinanandji, Jai Satchidanand Deepakanandji, and Sarve Mahatma. I would like to know the relation between Buddhi and Nikhalista.
Deepakanandji?
Deepakanand, bolo, chalo.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Okay. Buddhi will always try to hide your mistakes. Buddhi will always try to show your good part only, and it will conceal and keep your bad part secret.
Right.
Nikhalista is one way you can say one's openness, frankness, without any hindrance, without any second thought. It's just open, which will not happen if that intellect buddhi part is playing its role. So buddhi part plays its role to hide all our shortcomings, and it will just try to project and highlight my good qualities. So here, when the factor of buddhi and its effect reduces, this nikhalasta or openness will play its part, and that's how you open up, you acknowledge your mistake, and finally apologize for the mistake and resolve not to commit them again. So it has its part, but intellect will never allow you to open yourself, because it will say that you will get exposed. So don't let your true thing come out. But that Nikhalista will only come when heart part is working, your dedication to Dada, your devotion to Dada, and your desperation to reach perfection, to reach normality, and that's how it will come. Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand. What I can understand from this explanation, Buddhi and Nikhalasta, they are in opposite direction. They move opposite direction. They are mathematically, you can say that one is conversely proportional to other, not direct proportional.
Correct.
Right?
Inversely proportional.
Okay,
Yes,
but
absolutely.
here is a little twist from my question is that if the Buddhi is less, then Nikhalasta will go up, right? That is the way. If Buddhi is
what?
less, Buddhi is less, intellect is less, then the Nikhalasta will go up. Right? So in that sense, some mad people who has no buddhi at all, or the working intelligence is not there, they're always laughing or smiling, whatever you call it. So that is the difference. But here I want to introduce one means from my understanding, the Nikhalasta comes from what you can say with Gyan, where you are nullifying your Buddhi.
Correct.
I think you got my point.
Yeah, and apart from that, what we're talking about, the mentally retarded people are like that,
Hmm.
then they don't have that discretion also. You know, they are like kids. They are kids, their brain has not developed. So
Hmm.
for them, whatever they are doing, it's like open. They will not manipulate. They don't have that intellect, that discretion to manipulate also, even to understand. They don't even know what they are doing. They don't even know where they are.
Same thing I just wanted to actually express. So that is with the Agnan. For them, that is Agnan. They don't
No,
know.
it's not Agnan. It's not Agnan. Agnan with Agnani, that is the ignorant person with intellect, will also not act like this. He will be mean, he will be manipulative, he will try to hide all his wrongdoings, he will project his good doing, right?
Okay,
And
but
yes, as the factor of intellect reduces, that openness will come, that frankness will come, that acceptance will come, that acknowledgement will come. And of course, they will ask for forgiveness and resolve.
we
Yes,
can
Sachidananda.
we can otherwise say that a Gyani who has real Gyan inside, so he can also manipulate his Buddhi to down so that Nikhalasta can come up, because he will always desire of this Nikhalasta, the openness. Real Gyani will be always try to be open, open to sky. Dada is always saying that.
Yeah, Gnani will understand the fatality, uselessness, and danger of intellect, which doesn't allow you to come out of this world and world vision. Whereas they have understood, they have their knowledge and wisdom of right understanding has opened so much that they understand the negativity of intellect, and they don't, the intellect do play its part, but they don't listen to the intellect and they stick on to Gyan only. And that's how their intellect, by not listening to the intellect, their intellect is not getting that nurturing, that food with which it will act. So it is getting subsided, it is subsiding. And that openness is coming out.
The openness
And
is
also
very...
one more thing, you know, that coupled part, that is hypocrisy, I will say, will not be there. Hypocrisy is outcome of intellect only. Whereas
right.
with this knowledge part working actively and forcefully, and so the outcome of that is you will not be hypocrite, because that manipulation part which normally played by intellect is not there. Jai Sachidananda.
Jai Sachidananda. Here also I have little question further, that Dada used to say that open out your weakness, then the weakness will go, right? Dada used to, but
here you,
tell me.
Here it is, you know what is there? It's like that it goes on in our mind or in our intellect. And when we, just reveal our negativities, then inside a natural mechanism works that this guy is revealing everything. So it will not allow you to do anything wrong. That it's like you have got exposed, people have known what's there in your mind. So that itself will stop you doing anything wrong. Did you understand that?
Whatever. That's right. I will go a little further again. Now, in today's time, if you open out your weakness or your shortcomings to general public, particularly, they will take the advantage of that. I am not talking about this Aptaputra or this Gani Purus. So for them it is okay. But here you go on general public, they will actually use this advantage, actually take
You are
the
right.
advantage.
You are right. But this is
So
not.
there you have to
revealed
apply
to
that
Gyan.
principle. Sorry, huh? There you have to apply the principle where to open. Where
Absolutely.
to open.
When Dada said it, he didn't mean that you tell in open public. No, no. Did you understand?
Right,
It
right.
is
Yeah.
not to be revealed to the open public. Then no, it doesn't have its positive impact. It will have a negative impact. It will not allow you to progress also, because then you will be down by their reactions.
Right. That's fine. That's clear.
Yes,
Clear.
Pulinanandji?
You see, most of it is covered. Buddhi essentially is the protector of the Prakriti. So the more the Buddhi, the more the protection of the Prakriti. So obviously it will not open up. And as the Buddhi diminishes, the openness comes in. And what you said was that this Gyan helps us to diminish the Buddhi. So it leads us towards Abhut Dasha and leads us towards Sahajta or openness. There's one little dimension of ego also for an Agnani person who has a lot of buddhi, who has a lot of intellect, who has a lot of reading, knowledge, maybe of scriptures, of worldly knowledge and all that. For him, even if his buddhi will go down, if ego is there, then he may not be an open up person, He might not be an open person. So it's that little bit of ego part also, which will play its part in going into the openness part. Essentially, you know what? When the buddhi reduces, the concept of profit and loss also reduces. So it becomes very easy for a person to open up or sahaj or nikhalas, as you said. So when a person is nikhalas, he's not bothered that I'll be put in a spot, that I'm losing something, that evaluation of profit and loss, good or bad, will be absent. So he'll just open up the way it is. If someone is going to misuse, he's not even concerned about that misuse. And even if someone says about one thing, he'll not be bothered about it also, because he doesn't see it as a loss. He doesn't see it as a loss of prestige, face, or ego. So he says, I'm the way I am, simple. Because it is buddhi who says, no, मेरा misuse हो गया. अभी बुद्धि नहीं है तो misuse होगा कौन बोलेगा? A little bit, yes. What you're saying, there is a merit in what you're saying, that don't open up to every Tom, Dick, and Harry and all that. That is true. That is balancing it out. So essentially, the crux of the whole thing, Nikhalasta, is openness or transparency.
Right.
It basically it's talking as the kashayas diminish, as the anger, pride, deceit, and greed diminish. It leads to transparency. There is, just a statement of facts, the way they are. The soul light is so much in predominance that importance of Prakriti is not there. Whatever happening is happening with the Prakriti. It is a heightened state of there. So Dada Bhagwan was over there, where he was an absolutely open and transparent. He also narrated incidences from his past where he did some cheating in business matters and things like that, and where he had his own shortcomings, so that people are able to open up their shortcomings also. So there is a wide perspective, where to open up, where not to open up, where buddhi plays a part, and ultimately it's leading to diminishing of the kashais. That's the broader framework of what already Deepakanandji has said. Okay, Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand, Subirbai.
Yes.
Jai Sachidanand, Pulinanandji, Deepakanandji, all the Mahatmas. Jai Sachidanand. My question is based on what I've learned today, and I wanted to ask. So when Meera does introspection and Meera sees these kashas that Meera did not expect will be in Meera, there's a certain sense of embarrassment and beating up of Meera. That is the intellect? Or is that the Buddhi that is saying, or is that the ego that is beating up Meera for, let's say Meera had some greed someplace, some more, whatever it is. But so when Meera does this introspection and that light is shined on that cachet, it's like, oh my God, yuck, why is this here? How is this? What is that? Is that the intellect? And how can I stop that from that circling path of disgust? Because it's adding more something, no? And that is my that is my question.
Pulinanandji.
You see, prajna, which is showing the shortcoming, greed, in this case, for example, is the prajna. And then it is your discuss that why this is happening and all that. So, so that's true. It's not the intellect, it's the prajna that's highlighting it. And then we have to again talk to Meera. Yes, okay, fine. This is there. Now, next time be more alert or pray for strength and remove it and just move on. It is there because we were charged in the past birth, and now we are working on clearing it up. So just encourage. So encourage Meera that okay, this shortcoming is discovered, and now you are not in favor of it, and now you want to get rid of it. So carry on. So focus on the cleansing and rather than why it is there.
Okay. Not like a bad tooth and pluck it out, but more, which is what I'm trying to do, and it's hurting. And instead, just say it is from that warehouse of stuff that's coming. Okay. Okay.
Just allow it to work on the Purusharth of cleansing.
Jai Satchidanand. Thank you.
Deepakanandji?
Actually, you know what is there in this situation? When our bad part comes out, it is like we get exposed to people. And so our intellect tells us, now they have known your bad part. So that embarrassment is there, that guilt is there, that disgust is there. Why did I do that? I was not aware of the thing and all that. You understand? So this is what we don't want to get exposed, or our these weaknesses should not come out. If it remains inside, it's fine. And you know, there's a bunch of weaknesses inside. We have a bunch of opinions for others. And then when it comes out, then we feel bad. You understand that? Because I always want to be good in other people's mind. And when such a thing happens wherein I get exposed, that, my God, I told that then it should not have come out. But then that embarrasses me. That feeling of guilt comes, that feeling of disgust also comes, that what was wrong with you? But you know what we have to understand? These things keep going on in our mind for others. But if you don't correct them there itself, then there is every possibility that sometime, someday, in certain tricky situation, it is going to come out. And that time you will feel bad. But no, you should have felt bad when it was going on negative inside itself.
Okay.
It hasn't come out of the blue. It was going on in your mind for a long time, and now it has slipped out in this particular tricky situation. And that time you're feeling bad. But we must be vigilant that this thing, when it has come out, it was already going on for a long time inside, and you didn't pay any attention. You didn't pay the heed to correct them. Do you understand that?
Even if it's in my head and there's nobody else outside that's seeing it, it's only Meera that's seeing this cachet, because she sees that when I replay what has happened, and that cachet, Meera sees that Prajna Shakti is there and sees it, as Pulinanandji just explained. then that disgust comes. No.
Okay, fine. Then further explanation to that. Don't wear that cap of Mira on you.
Okay.
It is not your stuff. It is Mira is not your baby. That baby was given birth, karmic birth was given by someone else in the past. And now she is with you. That baby is with you. So don't take the burden of what is wrong with Mira on you. But it is your duty to fix Mira and make her perfect and normal. So don't get carried away by whatever flaws are there in Mira, but be vigilant and be ready to correct her at any time, at any moment, any situation you come across the negativities of Mira. Otherwise, if that disgust, the embarrassment of this thing is there, you won't be able to correct, you won't be able to do Pratikaman also. You will get driven away in that emotion of that disgust and it will not be of any use. So it's like if your kids do anything wrong and you get driven away by the emotion, oh, my kids are like this, like that, and that's not going to help you. You have to play your part as a good mother, be balanced, and deal with your kids in such a way that they come out of this weakness. You have to do the same thing with Mira baby. Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand. Thank you. Thank you, Pulinanandji. Thank you.
Jai Satchidanand. Okay, our time is up. So I think Pulinanand, Deepak, will continue with separation and Sambhav and Nikal. Amicable resolution is okay?
Okay.
I feel it will be good.
Okay, Mahatma is
Jai
okay?
Satchidanand.
Okay, Deepakanandji, time is
On
up. So
mute.
can you do three mantra?
Namo Vitragai.
Namo Vitragai.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Arihantanam.
Namo Siddhanam.
Namo
Siddhanam.
Namo Ayariyanam.
Namo
Ayariyanam.
Namo Vajjayanam.
Namo
Vajjayanam.
Namo Loe Savva Sahunam.
Namo
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Eso Panchanamukaro.
Savapava Pranasano. Mangalanam cha Savesing.
Mangalam Sing
Padamam Havai Mangalam.
Padmam Havai Mangalam.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Om Namah Shivaya.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand.
Satchidanand, Deepakanandji,
Pulinanandji, Mahatma, Jai Satchidanand.
Lalita Ben, Shailaji.
Jai Satchidanand.
Jai Satchidanand, Pulinanandji.
Jai
Jai
Satchidanand.
Satchidanand, Subhiji. Jai
Satchidanand,
Satchidanand.
Jai
Sailaji.
Satchidanand.